in Nigeria if they can create that level playing field that we have to very much ask for.
The Senate does suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan for 6 months.
Hello, great people. The conduct of Nigerian Senate, particularly the 6-month suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, has been a subject of global debate. The world is talking about it. The United States is reacting to it. In a moment, I'll be playing you 4 videos. But if I don't explain the video to you, you may find it difficult to understand. The first video is that of the U.S. President Donald Trump when he was addressing a joint session of the U.S. Congress. Some of you don't know that something similar happened just March 4th. Something similar happened in the United States, and we'll be watching how the U.S. respond to it, whereby Congressman Al Green interrupted and insulted the U.S. president while he was addressing the U.S. Congress. That's the first video. The second video is that of Nigeria, where Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan protested on the floor of the Nigerian Senate. The third one was when the U.S. Congressman Al Green addressed the media, and he was, abusing the president, and he vowed that he's even going to impeach the president of the United States. What happened to the man? And the fourth video is that of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan when she was handed down 6-month suspension by the Nigerian Senate. This is a comparative analysis of what happened in the U.S. and Nigeria and the reaction of the U.S. President Donald Trump. Without taking much of your time, let's go into the 4 videos and make sense out of it. I look forward to your discussion in the comment section. Let's watch them.
The presidential election of November 5th was a mandate like has not been seen in many decades. We won all 7 swing states, giving us an electoral college victory of 312 votes. We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country. And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525, on a map that reads almost completely red for Republican. Now, for the first time in modern history, more Americans believe that our country is headed in the right direction than the wrong direction. In fact, it's an astonishing record, 27-point swing, the most ever. Likewise, small business optimism saw its single largest one-month gain ever recorded, a 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning. Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session. Mr. Green, take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat. Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber. Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House. Mr. President, you continue.
Thank you.
A motion declaring that the content of breach of
Show me
privilege
the
has
session
been
that allows suspension immediately.
Senate President, ever since the nightclub incident, you have deliberately silenced my voice and the voice of Kogi Central on this floor. You have denied me the right to contribute to motions. I have not been able to take the second reading of my numerous debates. So, Mr. Senate President, I am not afraid of further being silenced. But I will not be shocked to the core. I choose, as the senator duly elected by my people, I choose to remain on this seat. Come what may. The worst you will do, Mr. Senate President, is to suspend me from sitting. And I promise you, the fact that I am suspended does not mean that I will cease to contribute my quota to the development of my people, the women of Nigeria, and Nigerians at large. Mr. Senate President, I have taken a whole lot from you. Some I don't want to speak publicly, but in due course I will tell Nigerians know how you have discriminated against me, how you have maligned me, how you have dehumanized me. Your choice of words is everything that is in the Senate. I'm fucking up with integration to the womankind, and I have tolerated a whole lot. So, Mr. Senate President, I am not afraid of you. Do what you may, but I will not leave this seat.
Hi, Congressman. What were you shouting to the president, sir? Sir, what were you shouting to the president?
The president said he had a mandate. And I was making it clear to the president that he has no mandate to cut Medicaid. I have people who are very fearful. These are poor people, and they have only Medicaid in their lives when it comes to their health care. And I want him to know that his budget calls for deep cuts in Medicaid. He needs to save Medicaid, protect it. We need to raise the cap on Social Security. There's a possibility that it's going to be hurt. And we've got to protect Medicare. These are the safety net programs that people in my congressional district depend on. And this president seems to care less about them and more about the number of people that he can remove from the various programs that have been so helpful to so many people.
Is yelling during his speech the best way to get that across?
It is the best way to get it across to a person who uses his incivility against our civility. He is a person who has consistently been used incivility against civility.
So, do you have no mandate? Is that what you said?
Well, look, I'm willing to suffer whatever punishment is available to me. I didn't say to anyone, don't punish me. I've said I'll accept the punishment, but it's worth it to let people know that there are some of us who are going to stand up against this president's desire to cut Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security.
So were you saying you have no mandate? Is that what you told us?
That's what he has no mandate to cut Medicaid. None.
Is the only punishment that you were kicked out, sir? Is there something?
I don't know. Whatever the punishment is, I'm not fighting the punishment. This is about the people who are being punished by virtue of losing their health care. This is the richest country in the world, and we have people who don't have good health care. We've got to do better. And now we're about to cut Medicaid, which is for poor people. Health care has become wealth care for many people, and we can't afford to let that happen.
Is that the only thing that you're protesting?
No, I have other things I'm protesting. And I'm also working on my articles of impeachment. This president is unfit. He should not hold the office. 34 felony convictions, 2 times impeached.
Sir, tell me one more time what you were shouting in the chamber.
That he has no mandate to cut Medicaid.
That's what you were saying over and over.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. No mandate. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.
That the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan for 6 months for a total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended, for bringing the presiding officer and the entire Nigerian Senate in general to a public opprobrium. Those in support of prayer one say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. I'd put the question. Those in support of prayer one say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.